You're going to see an amazing story right now of some people like Franklin Graham and many others who decided to be the church and go find lost sinners, preach the gospel to them, and then guess what ends up happening? Those people get saved, and then they end up doing church.
I'm Franklin Graham, and right now I'm in Angola, Louisiana at State Penitentiary. This was known as the bloodiest prison in the United States, but God has done something in this prison. And I want to take the next couple of minutes and just share with you what God has done here in Angola. Burl Cain, the warden of Angola, God has used this man in a remarkable way. It took the bloodiest prison in the United States, and God used Burl Cain and the other wardens here to change this prison into something that's very special.
This is a very serious, hardcore prison, but it's a very moral prison. And the violence is just really almost non-existent. You know, we have less than 100 assaults, inmate on inmate with any kind of weapon last year. And the same with the employees, about 60 assaults on the employees. And for this size prison with 5,000 prisoners, with the kind of inmates I've described, it's just phenomenal. I don't want to claim credit for it. This is a God thing. And this is us being submissive to Him, and the inmates just changed. But Bible colleges mean that we create our own preacher within the prison. And then there's a preacher to live with this prison and live with these inmates 24 hours, 7 days a week, who is trained in how to counsel and how to help them with their problems and give them hope through Jesus Christ. And what happens then, it's just like the 12-step program with an alcoholic. You change from within. And so the prison has to change from within. It has to change itself. And we're the vehicle. And that's why the church is so important, because that's here. And then that inmate minister has a place to go and to preach to his congregation. And there's several church services will be held in that church, because there's several different churches here. And we have little churches within this prison with a minister who takes care of his flock. And he's trained. We have a group of inmates that you can't say a curse word in their little group where they work, because if you do, you have to do 10 push-ups. Now, whoever heard of prisoners making each other do push-ups for cursing? There's no profanity in this prison. We don't allow the guards to do it, the correctional officers, but the inmates, they don't either. And so, because it's a moral place.
Life with Christ gives me a lot of hope and purpose. He's the reason why I'm still living, I believe. I always told myself I can't see myself doing 17, 20 years, and here I'm going on my 10th year, and I'm like, He's giving me hope. I got a chance. With Him, I'm actually relieved. I might spend the rest of my life in Angola, but I will be free. I'm freed with Him.
I just can't tell you in words what it means to me to be involved here and to be involved with these precious men. 147 ministers and 465 church services a month. And these chapels are such a blessing. And now Camp F has their chapel. That's God. That's just God.
Praise God, praise God, praise God, praise God, praise God.
Sorry, it's still dusty in here. That is just amazing.